Hello guys, how are you doing today? I finally made it back on here. I just got back from Tulum, Mexico with my son, and we had quite the adventures. Apparently people in Mexico don't think we can add. I don't think we can Google the value of the peso versus the dollar. It was really funny. But I figured they need the money more than me, so I tried to be, cordial about it. But the craziest thing that happened was we were staying at Nomad Tulum, which is like a little bit more remote. It's like kind of glamping because like you're in these tents, but they have air conditioning units and stuff. And they warned us about these raccoon like critters, and they were like, don't leave anything open. Well, I just had like hot Cheetos and Chex Mix and peanuts and stuff, but they were all sealed up, like in the prepackaged things. But we went to get coffee, and I think we left a sugar packet open, and that attracted this raccoon. So I'm in bed, and my son's like kind of sick to his stomach because Mexico gets you sometimes a little bit sick if you're not used to it. So he's not feeling too bad, but he's just feeling weird to his stomach. But next thing I know, I think it's raining again because I have my headphones on, and I kind of see something outside my eye, and I'm like, no, I'm just seeing things. It's probably the spirits coming or whatever. And the next thing I know, Logan jumps out of bed. He's like, there's something in here. There's something in here. I'm like, what? And I look in the corner, and I thought it was a bear. I mean, I don't know why. It was ridiculous because clearly there's no bears in the jungle. But at the time, I just like started screaming. I'm like, oh my God, what is this thing? And it's literally gathered up all our snacks. Like this, holding them. He's tromping around with our snacks. They're falling all over the floor. And he's literally sitting in the corner just like eating it like popcorn, like looking at us like we're the movie, like what are you gonna do about it? And we're like, what are we gonna do about it? So I'm screaming. And so I pick up the trash can, I shoot the thing out, it goes and jumps on the TV, and I'm like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? Like, we have to get it out of here. So about that time, I get all the trash and I pick it all up. And I'm like, I'm going to put it in the trash. I'm going to put way out. So I'm like, Logan, call room service. So Logan's calling room service, my son. Next thing you know, we put the food out. And then the neighbor comes. Some random guy shows up. This hot, German, sexy dude shows up. And I'm like, do you work here? And he was like, no, but I heard screaming, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm not okay. There's a bear in there. I think there's a bear. He's like, well, we're in the jungle, and I'm pretty sure there's no bears here, but it's probably just nothing. Let me look. So he goes in, and about that time, the damn thing pops out and is like jumping on top of all over the room with more Cheetos that he hid behind he took them and hid them behind the dresser set thing. And so then this raccoon was just hilarious because like it literally gave no F's. It was just eating the hot Cheetos, like just. So I'm like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? So finally we get the thing to go out. The front desk people come, they shoo it off, they take all our trash, they take all the food. We thought, apparently I packed like a gazillion snacks. I thought I got all the snacks, but the damn thing came back later after I left and still found more snacks. But the funniest part is so the German guy is like, hey, well, what are you doing? Why you're all alone? Like, why don't we hang out? I can't let you sleep by yourself. You need to come over to my tent. And the front desk is like, okay, y'all can't stay in this tent because it's gonna probably keep coming back. So they move us to like the highest presidential suite tent, the best one on the thing, because they're like, no one's in there tonight. And this is like, mind you, 2, 3 in the morning. So like, just go in that room. So we ended up in this badass tent. And I said, listen, Logan, I gotta go chill with this dude because he's kind of interesting. He's from Germany and, whatever. So you're gonna have to stay here in the presidential suite. He's like, okay, I'm going to bed. Go. So then me and this German dude just like hung out, had a blast, laughed, like had so much fun, and then he walked me back to the tent and I went to sleep. But like, what are the odds you're gonna meet some random dude in the jungle who like comes to your aid and like gets rid of the raccoon, and then you get the presidential suite, and I mean, only these things happen to me. So I don't really know what that has to do with this reading, but something, because everything is something. So what I'm gonna do today in this reading, and I went to the Mayan ruins, which, like, I swear to you, I've had a past life there because I feel so at home. When I first went to Tulum before COVID, I just felt like I'd been there, and when I got in those ruins, like, I know I've lived a life there, you know. So I ended up with Logan. We stopped at this one part. I was like, I think this is the temple. Like, I feel like I've been here, and like it's just, you know, it was an important part of my past life or something. And right about that time, the tour guide people with the big group came up, and the first thing she said was like, "This is the temple where the female oracles would give readings and tell fortunes and have visions and share them." And it was so weird. Even Logan looked at me, and I was like, "See, like, very strange." But this is a power place for me to be in Mexico. I just love that country, and a lot of people hate Mexico, but I just. And they're like, why don't you go to the Virgin Islands? Why don't you go to the Bahamas? Like, I just feel like I connect there. It just feels like home to me. It's strange. But anyway, so that's my travel stories and why I haven't been on here. And yeah, it was glamping. I can do pretty good roughing it. I don't look like I can, but I actually can. I mean, it was raining. Our bathroom was outdoor. We were in this tent, but it was so beautiful. They had like a gratitude tent. They had, like, I got to work out in this like steamy hot, you know, outdoor gym thing, and it was just great. And the food was phenomenal, very ridiculously healthy, some of the best food we've ever eaten. Really good. So I just want to share that little thing with you. But yeah, but the raccoon was pretty intense, and people don't really believe us, but it's true. And then we end up getting the presidential suite, and then I meet a hot German. We have a little interlude, like, and get this, he's like literally 35 and I'm 48, and I was like, I don't know. And he's like, no, I really like older women. I'm like, oh my god, I don't know, because like he's born in 1990. But whatever, it was fun. It was fun. So I don't know why I'm telling you all that, but that was my trip. The sea and the ocean heal me. It's like, maybe you guys need to get into salt water of some sort. If you can't get to an ocean, do bath salts, because there's a necessity for you to get healed. When I was out there, I was praying to Sedna, because Sedna is like in the ocean, and she comes to help you. So yeah, look at this card first. Oh my gosh, this reading. So someone has bad motives. They're backstabbing. You need to be really careful who you trust, because someone's up to no good. Yeah, they have bad motives. Could even be someone who works like as a maid or in a hotel industry. Could even be a judge. It could be like a church lady who tries to come off all pious and modest and great, but really they have a knife. Okay, and they this is someone who feels the need to impress others. Okay, they're gaudy. They're always over the top, trying to impress others. They might wear a lot of makeup, a lot of gaudy jewelry, because this jewelry makes them feel, it's like their comfort blanket, you know, like in Charlie Brown, the one that had his little blankie. That's how jewelry makes them feel. It's like self-soothing to them, and it helps them with their lies and their mask and covering like what really is coming out with them. But someone's embellishing parts of their life to impress you, Or they think you're doing this. They think you're trying to impress them and embellish and that you're lying. You're not really telling the truth about your life, okay? And they want to cut this. And then this, gosh, another lie came out. Cover. They wear a mask and pretend to be something they're not. Don't just say that. So yeah, there's someone around you wearing a mask, and some people might say you're wearing a mask and pretend to be something you're not. But I truly think that this is somebody who's pretending to be something they're not, who just keeps lying. They have secrets too, this person. They're living in the past. Maybe this person hasn't gotten over an ex or something from the past, or maybe an ex from the past is affecting your union. I feel like maybe a person from the past doesn't want you to have a new union or find a good union. But the universe just keeps sending you interludes. It's weird because, like, I told you that guy was German, and, like, look at this guy. He kind of looks like German and those old times. So maybe you had a past life with that person. Maybe I had a past life with that person in the jungle, but maybe there's someone you're going to meet that is from your past life very soon. And even if it's just a brief moment, there's a reason why y'all are meeting, to maybe exchange certain information, like certain DNA information or certain just energy that, like, your energy and his spirit needed to come together for, like, a spiritual greater reason, not just like on the 3-dimensional, even if it was just that moment, okay? Yeah, there's secrets coming out. So someone is triple X. Some very serious addiction to prostitutes, gambling, another expensive habit. So someone in your life, this could be this ex, has hidden in the closet. They could even be LGBT, they could even be homosexual or like the same sex, or be bisexual, because they're in the closet and they don't tell you, or they're not telling, letting you know that. But they're definitely, this person has skeletons in the closet. They are going in the wrong direction, because I see this arrow and it's like triple X. They're going, like, pretty much the highway to hell. And they have a serious addiction to prostitutes, gambling, and other expensive habits. So, like, it could be drugs, it could be overspending, overindulging, and eating things they're not supposed to. Be addiction to being lazy, addictions to being, gossiping, which is a form of black magic. Yeah, and they've mentally abused you. And they gaslight you. They send you mixed signals, which is abuse. They want you in this energy collective where you just feel like, you're just tired of hearing this, because she's covering her ears. She doesn't like the mental abuse. And maybe you don't like the mental abuse that's been dished out to you, okay? You're tired of being gaslit. You're tired of the mixed signals. And you're tired, and you don't want to deal with people who are, have addictions. Here it came out again, a sex addict. Look at that. They might have man boobs. The sex addict, they have a hard time controlling their sexual urges. Someone that you're dealing with. You or someone you're dealing with. I don't think this is my collective. This is someone the collective is dealing with, okay? Yeah, and they're argumentative. They love to argue and create drama where there is none, because of their bad traits. Like, they want to argue. They want to be in this devilish energy because they're cheating, but they did cheat or will cheat in the future. Like, this could be past, present, or future, because we all have different timelines. But yeah, this is an abusive person with secret sex gambling, all kinds. They gambled your relationship. They gambled with their own life. They have this was an expensive habit. Maybe they were taking your money that you were working, or y'all were supposed to be sharing in your relationship or your marriage, and giving it to prostitutes. And this put you in mental anguish, or not even just prostitutes, but just other women like that were giving them attention, they were giving them money, or even could just be one woman. And this puts you were gaslit because you're like, where is the money going? Where is like the money? Everything wasn't adding up, basically. And if it wasn't money, it was just like their time management didn't add up. It's like, oh, well, it's 10 o'clock and they're fully dressed, and you're like, let's get in bed. Oh no, I might have to go out. You're like, okay. So, I mean, just things weren't adding up, or they were staying out late, or like it just didn't make sense, whatever it was, the stories that they were telling, and the way they were treating you. I feel like they changed. They kept changing on you, and you're just like hot and cold, in and out. Like, the one minute they say they love you and they want to kiss you and make love to you, and the next minute they're just like rude and nasty and like, I gotta go, leave me alone, I'm out of here, I have things to do, goodbye. Like, and you just like wanting you to almost work more. Not so much because they wanted you to work, but because they just wanted to do what they wanted to do. And while you're working, they were able to do that, right? But anywho, yeah, and they play dumb. This person was very manipulative, okay? This is a toxic person who plays dumb and pretends they don't understand what you want from them, okay? They act like they can't do it. They don't know. I'm just going to play dumb. If all else fails, just like the people in Mexico did. They were speaking perfect English until I called them out for trying to tell me the exchange rate was 15 when it was 18.7. And then I showed them on Google, and then they had like the really cool like music that we would like on, and then they turned it off and put the Spanish music on and started treating us like crap because I did call them out, and I'm like, come on guys, like y'all are really trying to screw us. And I get that they want money, but like I would have just given it to them if they'd asked me for a tip. But when you screw me over, lie and manipulate, no, right? And that's where I feel like you are collective. It's like, you don't want people to play dumb. Like, oh, now you don't speak English, but you're speaking English pretty good 10 minutes ago, but now that I'm calling you out, you can't. It's just stuff like that. Gaslighting this person to you, really confused you because they had a lot of secrets. And this person still has hidden feelings, and something's really bothering them, but they're choosing to stay quiet about it. Like, they won't tell you how they feel. And they never did. They kept choosing to stay quiet, and it puts you in like a state of like, what is going on with this person? Because you just never really knew where you stood with this person or these people. Yeah, they put you down, okay? And this could be family members too. This could be family members. This could be your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. Could be lovers, could be coworkers, but they put you down to make themselves feel better. They like to label and judge you and attack you. They want your self-esteem low. You see here, and you see in this other picture, the girl is feeling very low. This person thinks they're above you. They think that they come off so prim and proper, and you're just over here, and they want you in this energy where you don't want to see the truth, where you're in denial, or they wanted to put illusions. But I think eventually you also took the knife and cut through it, that they tried to stab in your back. You pulled it out and cut through the illusions and got out of the nonsense. Yeah, because these people or this person was very superficial. And you're tired, collective, of being around superficial people. So this person's all about surface appearances, not having much underneath, and they have bad traits. Very bad traits. Okay, I'm going to get a couple of these. I'm going to switch decks. Yeah, listen to your intuition. What you feel to be true is true. Don't question your intuition. You know about these people that are gaslighting you, that have bad traits, that have secrets, that are being manipulative, that keep lying to you. They have bad motives, okay? You already know. So when you feel the intuition telling you, listen to it, because it will save you in the end. And they're vindictive. They're lying to cause harm, to get revenge. This person is very vindictive. They wear masks. They lie. I mean, lie cards come up like 4 times now. So you're dealing with very vindictive people, and these people think lying on you is going to get revenge, but it's not going to work in the end. Yeah, they have sneaky behavior. This also might be someone who actually does witchcraft. They might not even know they're doing witchcraft because they might not realize that gossiping, making up lies, lying, turning people against each other, that is very much a form of black magic. Because whether people want to accept it or not, when you speak, life and death is in the power of tongue. So when you speak, you're speaking negatively about someone and saying negative things that are really horrible. And I'm not talking about the truth. I'm talking about things that aren't true, but they're trying to bring them into existence and manifest them through their gossips and through their slander and through all that kind of stuff. But this person isn't a witchcraft, and they might even be casting spells and trying to control the situation. Because look at this person with this book. They think they're really powerful, but they're not. Their magic is terrible. And it doesn't even matter, because if you're a chosen one, magic will never work on you. If you're prayed up, it cannot, because no weapon formed against you shall prosper. But you do have to be adamant about your prayer and your protection, taking care of yourself, you know what I'm saying, and really making sure all of these people are going to keep trying you because you're chosen, and chosen people always get attacked the most, right? Yeah, this person wants to cause conflicts, fights, arguments, okay? They want to have disagreements. They want to see you struggling. They want you always feeling like you're having opposition all the time, and you're always fighting battles, and you don't have peace. They're very aggressive. They have bad tempers, okay? This is somebody with, like, just a huge ego. They like to strike out at you and, like, cause all kinds of drama, issues, gossip, problems, turn family members against family members, coworkers against coworkers. I'm also hearing like they just want to, like, their life is a disaster, but they're trying to fix your life. And it's like, okay, why don't you get the plank out of your own eye before you try to get the splinter out of my eye kind of thing. It's like, okay, look at my life and look at your life. So why are you advising me? But, you know, it just makes this person feel, because this person lacks self-esteem, which is why they're wearing all those masks and all those lie cards, right, that came out. And this person likes chaos, and I think they're putting chaos magic on you. Trying to put chaos magic on you from the magic, okay? They really want your life to be difficult. They want you to feel defensive and very territorial, okay? They're very territorial. But they want you to feel like you have to fight and to protect yourself at all times. But the truth is, God fights your battles for you so that you don't have to do that yourself, okay? Sorry, my camera's doing some funky stuff. So someone's trying to cause conflict in your life. The same person with the masks and all this nonsense going on. And they want you to have heartbreak, betrayal, loneliness, okay? They left. They removed their love. They created absence in your life. They just sort of took off. And they want to divide your family, cause divisions between your loved ones, your kids, cause divisions at work for you. This is the kind of black magic they're doing, okay? They want you to be depressed, to feel sad, heartache. They want you unhappy. They want your life to be like just an upheaval mess that you're going to be grieving all the time. Yeah, this person has like real mental disorders, okay? They're very confused. They want you confused. So, you know, remember the Bible says God is not the author of confusion. So when you're feeling confused, you're not truly connecting to the divine. So you have to take time out, start meditating, really pray, stop what you're doing so you can connect and get out of that confusion energy, because that is not of God. God is not the author of confusion or chaos, okay? This person wants you to feel alienated. Like, this is something that would make them very, very happy, okay? But that it bothers them because we have 5 of Pentacles in reverse. It bothers this person how much of an improvement you've made of your life and how you have financial luck, and that you're kind of at the end of a hardship, and they can see the positive changes you make. And this actually has this person really pressed because they're just like, what's going on? I did all this black magic, but they reversed it, and their finances are getting better, and they've been attacking your finances, and your luck's getting better. Okay, you're coming to the end of hardship, and they intuitively know that, and they're trying to block and stop you from moving forward and being happy. Okay, and being financially stable and making positive changes. They want you stuck in the bad habits, like doing drugs, staying in a job you're not happy with, like being in chaos, being stressed, not going with the flow. But you're trying to learn how to gain more emotional intelligence, and trying to learn how to handle situations that are really difficult. And I have to say, I'm proud of myself, because when I went on my trip, my son packed 2 bags and I packed 2 bags, but he only wanted 1 bag. So I was like, I'm going to take your 3 bags, my bag and your 2 bags. So anywho, long story short is, sorry, I dropped the cards. Long story short is that, and this is the Ace of Swords just fell. So everything I'm saying is true. It's confirmation. Ace of Swords. Sorry, this stupid thing's all over the place. Yeah, you're getting new ideas, new plans. Like, your intellectual ability bothers people, but it really saves you, and it comes straight from God, because you see how the sword is going up from heaven, and it's being crowned with like you're being crowned with wisdom. You're being crowned with clarity, and just like knowing the real truth is coming out to you. Okay. You're going to have victory and success over this person, no matter how things look now. You have to have faith, because you are going to be victorious no matter what they do. You're going to get mental clarity. And because I do feel like I just said God is not the author of confusion, it says you're going to start having clear thinking. So your thinking is going to get clearer and clearer and clearer on all the situations in your life and all the people in your life. More cards. Yeah, you're having breakthroughs. You're having more of an ability to concentrate. Collective. I think some of you just been making healthier choices too, and that's really helping you. Like, I know I've been making healthier choices with eating, and I've been cutting out certain things that in the past I felt bound to. And I was like, I don't want to feel bound to this. I don't want to feel like I need to do this to be happy or to feel good. So you guys are cutting those things off. And I think you're cutting a lot of people off, because, this is the Ace of Swords. But this is a new thing. It's something hard for you, because it's a different energy for you, because you're usually like really welcoming, really kind. And sometimes it's hard for you to face truths in your life, because you don't always want to see the truth of people, because you really want to wish for the best. And you see people's potential when you see them. You see their higher self. But it's hard for you to actually accept the self that they're stuck in on earth, because they're not learning their karmic lessons and not growing spiritually. So, yeah. But you're having breakthroughs. You're able to concentrate more. Your communication's getting better. You're realizing the truth. And some of these people are realizing the truth of who you are, how gifted you are, how much you know, just that you're unbothered. So anyway, my suitcase, I packed 3 suitcases, and from just past experience, I broke everything up. But my main suitcase, the cab driver leaves on the side of the airport thing, Tulum, from the airport where we were going to, it's like an hour and 20 minutes or something. So I didn't want to go back. I just assumed the suitcase was gone. But I normally would flip out and go crazy. And for some reason, I was just like, oh, well, there's a bathing suit in here. There's 4 outfits. There's some shoes. I'm just going to make do with this. We're in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle, right? So let's just go with it. And I made it perfectly fine without all that junk that I packed. And I was like, man, I need to learn to pack lighter, because I don't need all this stuff. But it's like my security blanket. I felt like I needed that stuff. And it was a big lesson.